castle on Pocket Edition, but on PC, so I could do a prototype, so we could figure out how exactly we wanted it to look before we really went in and tried to finish it. So this is how it looks. I try to keep it fairly simple on the outside, because if I made the walls too thick, if I made a bunch of these, then it would take a lot of resources, take a crap load of time because it's on survival on Pocket Edition. So yeah, it's basically around the same size, but I actually trimmed off a couple blocks on that side because it was quite large and I did not feel like continuing that size. And I think I might have made it a little shorter, but I can't remember for sure. Um, so yeah, this is the back is pretty empty. This has the most detail of the whole wall. Um, so you go through the front door, and you are greeted by this big fountain. I figured there should be a nice centerpiece, so yeah, I made a big fountain. And you go over here, and you can get into the towers. There's not ladders yet, just because it's easier for me in creative to go up without the ladders, but when we actually build it, we'll add the ladders. You go to the very top, and you can do this with the other one as well. And you can be up here. We could add a chest or something for a bow and arrow. And you go through here, and it connects the two towers. You can also go over here as well with a bow and arrow. And you go through here, and yeah, they're completely connected, which is snazzy. You see how the dirt's here? That's because I figured I would keep it there so we knew how far down to go from the basic level. When we actually make it, we'll fill it with cobblestone so it looks more neat. And right here is a little farm. I thought it, well, I guess it's not that little, but it's got an assortment of things. Figured it would be better than just having one thing. Up here is the main house, which is our house. It's not really furnished, but it does have two beds because, you know, there's two of us. We can add more if we want. I just didn't feel like doing it all right away. And you can see over the little castle thing through the window. I also added a flower. Kind of matches the bed, which is nice. Okay, so go through here again, and if you follow the path, then you can come across to the rest of the buildings. The first building is an enchantment room. It's pretty basic, but it works. Then over here is the animals. Egg. It's got all animals, basically. And then you go over here, and it's like a little townhouse. It's got, you know, the two split, but one building. Yeah, they're kind of small, but I mean, do you really need a big size? Okay, so each house is a little different from the rest. Like, this one's just a big open, like, square area, and then these over here, this one's more spacious, got a little curve to it, and then these over here are two-story. It's not very large. It's kind of small, but this could be just like a bedroom, and then down here it can be whatever. And yeah, that's all the buildings. I think it looks nice. I added little details like along the pathway with the fences and stuff, and then the flower window pot things. I don't know the correct term. If you go over here, you can see like the backs of the houses are like not smooth. They've got texture to them, so they're not just flat walls. Figured that would look a little nicer. As well as the egg again. As well as our house over here as well. It's got the same thing, but it's also on the front since it's such a big wall. So yeah, that's about it. I hope you like it. I like it. I think it's pretty good. Hopefully it'll be easy enough to make in survival. It's got a lot of resources, and that's okay. We can do this. So tell me if you like it.